30 for 30 when I shoot. 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 Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be reacting to Jayy Wick charges upgraded to murder after victim allegedly died. I just did a video reaction on Jayy Wick. Like, buddy crashed out. Like, y'all niggas always letting the ticket. Nowadays, y'all let the ticket crash out. Like, it used to be protect the ticket. Nobody could touch him. He don't need to put in work. Now it's the rapper putting in all the work. Like, y'all people that's around these rappers and shit like that, y'all gotta stop being yes men and fucking give smarter suggestions, because now all y'all asked out and this nigga facing murder. But let's see what buddy talking about.
Jayy Wick, the Georgia white rapper who came out with pork chop sandwich, apparently his attempted murder charge has been upgraded to first-degree murder. And for those that don't know what that means whoever got hit up didn't make it. Now, Say Cheese would drop today, 2 hours ago. Georgia rapper Jayy Wick attempted murder charge has now upgraded to first-degree premeditated homicide. Premeditated, that is a strong word right there. Reason being premeditated.
Yeah, I know that nigga is sick right now, because premeditated, that means he planned the shit and the nigga didn't die. So you probably was looking at a little bit of less time than what you'll be looking at now. Now you're done, bro. Well, if you could beat it in court, but you're done, bro.
Premeditated means this was thought out before it happened. This was planned. This wasn't something that just went down, which would fall under a second-degree murder. This wasn't an accident, which would fall under a manslaughter. Premeditated means it was planned, no different than the Fulio assassination. If that's the case, Jayy Wick is now facing, at minimum, life in prison in the state of Florida or the death penalty. Comment.
That nigga ain't even get to turn up for 2 months. The nigga just got signed. Like, damn, did you get to spend any money, nigga?
To say, damn, free bro, 100, 100, 100, 100. What the fuck I missed? What happened? Cooked them, pork chop sandwich. Damn, my boy was at the beginning of a promising career. Out of all this bullshit, this is the only comment that's actually hitting home, because literally, Jayy Wick just started firing off. He just started going viral.
He was about to be one of them guys, like one of the newer guys, like a double XL freshman type. If he would have kept going, like he was definitely doing his thing.
I think he has like 2 big songs, was moving around, doing shows. This is the very beginning of his career. And this is not what you want. You don't want to get locked up for all of the initial hype as you start to blow, because that becomes the finishing blow to your career. Now, my boy Seti Nash would also cover this, so we're gonna watch the 2 posts that he made.
Boy, I think Jayy Wick might be fried. Listen to this. Name Donald Justin Anderson. Then they got him booking date 5/14/2026. Charges: homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. Wait. What the f? Oh, shit. I didn't read that part. Whoa. So that mean dude died? Homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated.
Now, somebody in the comments would say, so you just skip right over the attempt part. Another guy would say the guy he shot his home, he made a video already, but he didn't put the link. And also,
so why would he be? Why would his charges be upgraded if the nigga made a video?
Danny Nagel ATL would say, I believe the ATT means attempted murder, bro. Also, buddy's story about Wick shooting for nothing makes 0 sense. So what they're talking about is this right here. Maybe Prince.
Somebody wrote in my comments on the last video reaction I did of him and said the nigga might have been stealing some money from him or something like that. So that could be the case too.
ACC, accomplice, ATT, attempted. But then it would be like, well, why would they put homicide first degree premeditated? So like I said, the only thing that would make sense in this situation is if the kid he shot died. So let's actually look at the paperwork, because Jayy Wick has been transferred from Georgia, where he was arrested, where they went and got him, and has already been brought back to Florida. The paperwork is posted. Now, obviously this is zoomed out, but this is pretty much his entire case here. from the very beginning to end. And we're gonna,
And it's crazy because in New York we can't have guns, but it seems like when people catch murders, they only get 25, maybe 25 to life. Down there, y'all could carry all types of weapons, but when y'all get murdered, that shit, y'all get life, nothing else. Ain't no parole in Florida, nothing. Like, y'all getting slayed.
look at his actual case. So the paperwork states on April 25th, 2026, the police were dispatched to whatever, and the victim was identified as Darren Haywood Jr. They observed that Haywood sustained multiple gunshot wounds to include a gunshot to the upper chest, at least 2 gunshots to the stomach, the abdomen, and a gunshot to the right leg. Haywood was subsequently transported to Bay Medical Center for further medical treatment. Based on the nature and location of Haywood's injuries, your affiant believes the suspect intentionally discharged a firearm at Haywood multiple times, striking him in areas of the body capable of causing death or great bodily harm. Now, police would learn that Darren Haywood, the victim, and Donald Anderson, Jayy Wick, are from the same town, and that Haywood, the victim, traveled to Panama City Beach to attend Jayy Wick's performance. During the course of the investigation, the sergeant made contact with the victim's sister at the hospital and obtained a sworn recorded statement from her. The sister advised she was aware he was in Panama City Beach to attend the Jayy Wick performance, and that Haywood was residing with Jayy Wick at an Airbnb. Haywood's sister provided video footage showing the victim at the residence inside the garage area hanging out with Jayy Wick and several other members of the group. The video depicts...
Damn, so I really wonder what really escalated that. Was it the money? We need to know what the fuck happened. Like, that's crazy.
Jayy Wick and others utilizing a cell phone and computer to promote the event on social media. The victim's sister identified Jayy Wick in the video. The victim's sister also identified another member in the video as the producer. The video provided by the victim's sister was taken shortly before the shooting occurred. Moments after the video was recorded, the shooting occurred near the boardwalk area in close proximity to the rental. During the investigation, the sergeant got a sworn recorded statement from the victim. The victim was suffering from serious injuries and had difficulty speaking at times. During the statement, he advised he had gone down to the boardwalk area to watch Jay while Jay was with a female. He stated that Man sent him down there and described the purpose as essentially watching Jay or acting as security. Now, the rest of what the report says is basically...
Oh, okay. Because they said it was his security, so he was just a friend. I'm pretty sure. I thought that too. Like, it was a friend that was playing that security because he didn't look like no security. I seen a picture of him.
Everything I already told y'all. He was acting as security. Jay went down to the beach. When he came back, he asked Jayy Wick if he was straight. He said, yeah. Jay walked, turned around, opened fire, shot the shit out of him. He told officers he has no idea why. Now, bouncing over to my Instagram, which if you haven't followed, go ahead and do. We're gonna take a look at my reels, which have been going absolutely crazy. And the one I did of Jayy Wick, which sits over 1 million views, I had a woman named Puerto Rican Barbie comment, and I can't click on her page because everything is in a bikini and I'm gonna get the video demonetized. But she says, this is not the story, laugh my ass off. He was getting robbed by the 18-year-old, him and his security all opened fire. And normally I would believe somebody shaped like her, but I'm just gonna say this. What I told her was, it's not that I don't believe what you're telling me. I'm just relaying what the police were told because that's what's in the actual paperwork. And nothing in the paperwork says that Jayy Wick's...
Yeah, it's always two sides to a story, and that could be the story. We don't know, but the nigga and his sister obviously told the police something totally different. So that's what they going with.
Security advised them that they all opened fire, which would be self-defense, right? Or at least they'd be trying to make it sound like self-defense.
Or maybe it could have been a situation where they was trying to get down on somebody and they hit Buddy, or who knows, bro. This whole situation is crazy.
None of them said that though, unfortunately, which makes it look like attempted murder. So now let's actually find out if he's charged with the murder and if this kid actually died. Now, this is the jail page right here. Again, Donald Anderson, and it's gonna say Pren, ACC, ATT, homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. It looks terrible. It seems like he is charged with the first degree murder. But we don't want to take the jail's word for it. We don't want to believe in something that says 3 different things. He could have been the principal, the accessory, he could have been the fucking premeditated, or it could have been attempted. That's too much shit. So what we're going to look at is the actual court records. According to the court records, at this time, he is only charged with attempted first-degree murder. That's it. It's attempted. Out of all these dates, he has no contact with the victim. If the victim was dead, it wouldn't be possible. No contact with the victim's family. There's nothing that's been updated that says he's been charged with any.
So that's a rumor then, because this is the official site where the information would be. So somebody must have heard that he died and said now it's murder, because it will be upgraded to murder if he did die, but nobody knows for sure.
Anything aside from attempted first-degree murder. That is it. Jayy Wick is not facing life. He's not facing death. Well, he's facing life for attempted murder. He's not facing the death penalty. So everybody can. We may see pork chop sandwich again in the future. At this time, he's not facing anything too extreme. But attempted murder is still attempted murder, and in Florida, he can still get a life sentence for that. This could still fuck his entire career. Hopefully, the Puerto Rican Bobby that we saw on Instagram will be his lawyer and can break this shit down, because apparently she has all the answers. And I say that sarcastically, of course. But I think the confusion, and nothing against Seti Nash, nothing against Say Cheese or anyone else that reported this, I think the confusion all came from literally that title of where it said first degree premeditated, but prior said ATT for attempted. An easy mistake, an easy fix. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with Yali.
Yeah, so 1090 Jake, he'll definitely do his research and find out what's really going on. So it's attempted. It's not murder. Everybody jumped the gun, I guess. We'll have to wait and figure out if Buddy survived and what the real story is. Hopefully it's not what it is, and hopefully he could handle this shit in court and be back home and get his career back popping, but we'll have to see about that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's Mr. 30. I'm out.